Story time on how I got catfished by a boy who bullied me while I make foam slime. So this happened in the 9th grade, and this boy was notoriously known for being a bully, a class clown, roasting people, doing roast battles and everything. It's like these boys' number one insult was my skin color. After a couple months of him bullying me, I ended up moving with my dad, and I was bored. I was 14, I had no friends in the area that I was in, and I was a loner. So I ended up adding people on Snapchat, as one would have done, you know, and I bump into this person that's name is Aaron, okay? And I add him back, and we start talking pretty freaking quickly, y'all. Like, we spark up a conversation pretty quickly. Obviously, the question of, oh, how old are you? Where do you stay? Whatever comes up, and find out that he's the same age as me, and he lives in my area, or like 30 minutes away from me. So after this, you know, we have a few more conversations, and then we kind of like start a situationship, I guess. And I started to notice very quickly that he was never ever trying to get on the phone with me, but he would send me pictures of himself, and I'm gonna try to find the boy that he used to catfish me, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, whatever. So he was never able to get on the phone. He was never able to video chat on Snapchat because I had an Android at the time. Don't mind my pimple patch. But this goes on for like 3 months. So in the last month, I'm kind of fed up. I'm like, why can we never get on the phone? Well, you know, why are you never trying to like FaceTime me? Like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, because of this is that. Just making all the excuses in the world. I kind of already accepted at this point that he was catfishing me. So I just straight up asked him, I was like, are you catfishing me? And he was like, yeah. I was like, who are you? Like, I was really scared that he was going to be like this shriveled up old man. And he was like, I'm Patterson. That's the fake name we're going to give this dude. Obviously, I didn't believe it because why would I believe that? He sends me a picture and he's like, I was just too scared to ask you out. I really did like you, but you moved and what? After that, I was kind of really sad because I was so depressed because my looks were so ugly that you bullied me, and then you literally catfished me, and you couldn't just tell me straight up, oh yeah, I liked you. Like, that's how ugly I was? Are you kidding me?
You know how people say, oh, I hate when people lose stuff around me because what, you think I stole it? When I was in my younger 20s, a friend of mine actually cut me off because she thought I lost her iPhone at a party. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, yeah, you lose my phone, I'm probably going to be mad at you too. But Please pay attention to the details in this story because if you don't, you will become very confused. So there's this big, when I was in my younger 20s, there's like this big event that used to happen in the summer. And it was at a park and everyone used to show up, drink, party. There was like a DJ, everything. So my friend hits me up and she's like, oh, we have to go this year. And I'm like, yeah, we're going. So we pre-gamed, we're having a great time, we get to the event, it's fun, we're seeing people that we know, it's just a great vibe. Now pay attention. So the party's getting good and she's just like, Brie, I have to pee. I hate breaking the seal and I hate when people break the seal, but I'm just like, okay girl, if you gotta break the seal, break the seal. We go to the bathroom, but the line is insane, like it's wrapped. So we end up finding a small like kiddie park, it was empty, and she's like, listen, I'm just gonna pee really quick and that's it. She says, Bree, take my phone. So I take the phone and I'm just sitting on the little bench while she's using the bathroom. Okay, pay attention because I'm wearing an outfit that has no pockets, meaning I am holding my own phone all day. After she is done using the bathroom, I hand her her phone. I'm like, here, take your phone. As we are leaving that little kiddie park, these guys are coming into the party, and so we stop. They're really cute. We're talking to them. We're having a great time. She kind of like taps me and she's like, I'm going to go by the DJ booth. And I'm like, yeah, go. Like, I'll meet you when I'm done talking. So I'm still talking to them. I finally enter the party. She comes like walking up to me all like confused. And she's just like, Bree, my phone, like, give me my phone. And I'm like, I gave you your phone after you were done using the bathroom. Now, any normal person would just start panicking and be like, oh my God, my phone, like, let's just go back to the little kiddie park. She's like, no. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I don't know if it's just because I'm from New York. Please don't do anything with your hand in an aggressive tone because you're not going to like the side that I have. You're not going to like my side. Everything happened so fast. Before I knew it, we were physically about to fight each other. I'm talking about everyone's phone is out there like, fight. Like, it was so ghetto. So the DJ ends up announcing an iPhone has been left at the booth. Now, remember I said we were talking to the boy. She tapped me and she was like, Bree, I'm going to go by the booth. So we go over there. It's her iPhone. She looked like I had secondhand embarrassment for her because you obviously got too lit, put your phone down, panicked, came to me, which is normal. But then to just accuse me, that's where it went from like 0 to 100. So I'm yelling at her like, you see, you're a dummy. You're a dummy. I'm like done with her at this point. I go talk to some other girls that I knew from our school, and I'm just like chopping it up with them. And she taps me and she kind of like laughs and she's like, Bree, like, you know, kind of like, girl, let's like get over it. It's dumb. I didn't find it dumb because we literally almost fought. People had their phones out. It's ghetto now. It's embarrassing. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to talk to you and I'm not going home with you because she drove. So then everything ends up calming down the next day. And we had came to the party with a mutual friend. And I'm telling the mutual friend, like, yeah, I'm going to reach out to her now that everything's calmed down. And I guess the mutual friend told her that I wanted to reach out. And so the mutual friend hits me up and she's just like, yeah, she doesn't want to talk to you like ever again. And I'm just like, girl, I never even lost your phone. You left it at the DJ booth. We never spoke again. So, yeah, don't ever lose nothing around me.
Scary story time on how I found a tracker on my auntie's car while I make slime. My heart was in my booty hole when I found this tracker. Get your money's worth and let it drain. I ain't forget. The day literally started off regular, like nothing changed. Everything was normal. So we dropped my auntie off for work and we were minding our business for the day, y'all, okay? We pick my auntie up from work, we go to the store, and we're heading home. And as we're heading home, I get a notification on my phone, and I'm gonna show it on the screen. It says something like Apple AirTag device detected near you. So we're like 20 minutes away from my house at this time, and as soon as I seen that, my heart dropped. I immediately tell my people that there's a tracker on our car because, for one, I don't own an Apple AirTag, and I know they don't own an Apple AirTag. They didn't even know what it was when I brought it up to them. First thought in my head is that somebody wants to kidnap us because I've seen the horror stories of people finding Apple AirTags on their car. I think everybody has. I'm trying to explain to them what an Apple AirTag is. I'm trying to explain to them that it's on our car. I don't know where. You know, I'm trying to explain all of it. I don't think I mentioned this, but it showed me like our house to the store to dropping my auntie off to picking her up. Like, it showed us everything. I'm freaked out. I'm trying to figure out when they possibly could have put it on, and then y'all, I see that it says it has been with you since like 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. In my head, it's like somebody's been watching us, like somebody got us, like they're trying to get us, like somebody wants me, like they're gonna kidnap me. I don't care how many times I have to say this, y'all. I was freaked out. I'm thinking, oh, if I go missing, they're not gonna care because look at my skin color. Not to mention, I'm not a little girl anymore. They're not gonna put a rush on it. I'm just another black girl going missing in the United States of America. Then we get home, and I immediately am trying to like play off the sound because it gives you an option to play off the sound. And I'm trying to play off the sound to find it around the car. And y'all, I literally, I'm trying to find it. I'm going crazy. I grabbed my auntie, they tell me to chill, and they ended up going down to the police station, trying to figure out who owns it. At this point, I tell my friends, I'm telling my man, I'm telling everybody because I was scared. And y'all, we contacted the police. Like, you know, I can't say too much. The police aren't involved, so you already know how that goes. I do want to say, like, every video that I make is not a lie. I tell the truth about every situation because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, this is not the truth, this is not the truth. There's only one video on my page that is not my story. Like, a fan sent me that and it literally says, warning, not my story. You be saying, how do you have so many story times? Y'all understand that I am 2 decades old, right? I'm 2 decades old. So in those 2 decades, a lot of crazy things have happened.